Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Summer, and to all of you that keep coming back, hello and welcome back. Quick reminder, if you've never subscribed, just to remind you to click that red button there that says subscribe, and after that click the bell sign. That's where you get a notification whenever I upload a new video. So the other day I saw a post on Facebook, and this lady made the post in which she the post of a picture of Regina Daniels and the picture of this dark-skinned black lady, and was saying something like the dark-skinned lady is more beautiful than Regina Daniels. Long story short, what basically happened, or what made this person to make this post, is that there's a video where Regina Daniels was saying she does not want her child to be dark-skinned. I watched the video. Basically, her and Ned Moko were arguing about the child, who the child looks like, and stuff like that, the kind of stuff like that. And then it got to a point where she said the husband is always taking the baby outside because he wants the baby to be black or something like that. And then her husband was like, what is wrong with if he's black? And she was like, what did she say? She was like, no, everything, or something like that, like everything is wrong with the baby becoming black. And I think that was the comment people didn't like. I have made videos in the past when she got married, and I said, at the end of the day, it's a personal choice, whatever people want to do. I was, and I'm still against the idea of people cursing them out or attacking them and stuff like that, because I feel like it's your choice. Do what you want to do. It's your life at the end of the day. It may not be what I would want for myself or my children or whatever, but people still have the right to do what they want to do. What I want to address in my video, or why I'm addressing this topic, is that there's a difference between people's choices and what people come out and kind of promote, because then it's no longer just about their choice or what they do, but what message is being passed across. Why I want to address this is this one, I want to talk about this idea of looking at dark skin as not beautiful, or seen as dark, as the light skin as being superior. It's kind of like sad, and it's not an idea that I would like people to accept, believe, or even allow into their minds. So it's important to speak up against this kind of a mentality. You speak up against it, because why I'm saying this is that this is why you see a lot of our people bleaching their skin and all of those things, because they want to be light skinned, because there's a part of our people that believe that dark skin is not beautiful. So I put it out there, dark skin is beautiful. I think I made a video and I said it. When I was growing up, the only kind of man that I ever wanted was dark skinned. Like when I say dark skin, I mean very dark skinned Nigerian men were my type. You know what I mean? Until date, when it comes to African men, my favorite will be the very dark-skinned men. That said, the other thing then I wanted to address, because one of the things that's always been at the back of my mind about the fact that I and us, YouTubers, whatever, everybody these days anyway, we all have a platform. Even your own private Facebook page, you make a post, even if you have 100 friends, everybody have a platform now to speak to so many people at the same time. Even those 100 people, that's a lot of people. So every time you make a post, you're actually speaking to 100 people. Think about it in real life. How often do you get the chance to speak to 100 people all at once? Do you know what I'm trying to say? So we all these days, forget about me being a YouTuber, we all have platforms, and every post we make or whatever we share, we are sharing our thoughts or our ideas, our, how do I say it? We are passing messages across, okay? So at the end of the day, we're all empowered by social media to make an influence, to influence others, make an impact. Even if you make a post and there's argument back and forth, people are rubbing minds. Social media has given us a massive platform. To a great extent, it's always at the back of my mind that I have a platform, and I want to, I want to use my platform to speak. But why I decided to make a video about this is this. I have come to see, like, some people just like social media for the attention. They come on social media, they share this, they share that, they share that. I honestly felt like, I'm going to be honest, I'm one of those people that felt like people were giving this relationship of Ned and Regina, whatever, too much attention. I'm being honest. That's how I felt about it. But I want to address this because it needs to be addressed. It is something that I feel like people can learn from. And what do I want to talk about? Now, from what Regina was saying in that video, she would love her son to be light-skinned, okay? And she doesn't want him to be dark. She doesn't want the boy in the sun. I've actually looked at the picture of that boy. If you look at the picture of that boy, the one that is not photoshopped, the baby doesn't look light skinned. The baby looks dark skinned. That's what I see. So we don't know. It's only pictures we're seeing. But when you look at the pictures that are photoshopped, he looks very light skinned. But I've seen some that are not that photoshopped, and the baby looks dark skinned. But what I want to say to make people that are watching this, you know, what they can learn from it, especially the young people growing up. One, I've already addressed. Let's shun that mentality. You know, when I say shun, get rid of that mentality that light skin is better. No, it's like, no, we like throw that in the garbage. That's one. But the other point I wanted to make is this: if you are a young girl, a young lady, young woman, whatever you are, that have not yet got married, you don't have children yet, and you know you do not want to have dark-skinned babies, or you don't want to have light-skinned babies, then decide who you marry, okay? Because let me tell you, you know you have a particular kind of looks you want your children to have. Don't marry a man with the features you do not want in your children. I hope you get my message. Let that sink in. Don't marry a man with the features you do not want in your children. You cannot go and marry a man that is dark-skinned and not be prepared for the possibility of having dark-skinned babies. You cannot marry a man that is light-skinned and not be prepared for the possibility of having children that are light-skinned. Okay, I'm beginning to see things that make me want to speak up about some stuff. When I see some of the things, the way some people look at these people and idolize them, it makes you worry about some messages that are coming out that needs to be addressed. I'm going to make separate videos because I don't want one video to be too long. As much as I believe in don't give some people attention that they are looking for, but I feel like there are some things we need to address, because there are a lot of young people that are looking at some other people and seeing them as goals, and seeing them as, and when people begin to see people as role models, then you worry about how the mentality of their so-called role model can trickle down to those people that are looking up to them as goals or whatever. So I just wanted to address these two things. One point, like I said, the first point is that mentality that light skin is better, throw it in the garbage. Because no, like, we have to flush that mentality off our system, you know, as a people, because Nigeria happens to be the bleaching capital of the world. That is sad, and this is where that kind of mentality comes from. And then secondly, do not marry a man that has features you do not want in your children. It's as simple as that. If this girl had married a light-skinned man like herself, her children are going to be naturally light-skinned because both parents are light-skinned. Recently, we heard of the Nigerian guy that married a lady with blue eyes, and then they started having children, and she was giving birth to children with blue eyes, and he left her, allegedly left her, because she keeps having children with blue eyes. My thing is this: when you met her, you know, she had blue eyes. If you know you do not want to have children with blue eyes, do not marry a woman that has blue eyes, because there's a big chance that the features in the person you're marrying will definitely manifest in the children that you end up having. This is exactly what I'm trying to explain. You know, when I wanted to get married, I wanted a dark-skinned man, and married a dark-skinned man. And I remember when my son came, everybody was screaming at how much he looked like his dad, his father's complexion. If you see my son, you wouldn't even believe he's my son, because he's turned out his father's skin color, his father's height, and all of those things. But he's already 6 foot tall. In most of my videos, I try to pass a message across. In this video, the message I'm passing across is this: number one, don't ever allow that mentality that light skin is better come into your head, because that is, you know, it's such a terrible mentality to have. And secondly, forget about money or fame or whatever, because sometimes people lose track of what they really want in their lives. Forget about all of that, money, fame, whatever, the features you do not want in your children. Don't marry the man that has those features. And with that, I'm going to say thank you for watching. Until the next time, guys. Bye-bye. Bye.